Got to give the people what they want. And I'm not just talking about the song by the OJs. And if you don't know that song, then shame on you and listen to better music. But in order to have consistent 5-figure months coming in online in your business, you need to understand what people want. And people only want 8 things. Now, I've done 7 figures online in my business with just one digital product doing a little over 900K, and that's because I understand the 8 things that people want. And it's only gonna take me about 5 minutes to break down the 8. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then you'll probably never sell anything, and you'll just fail at every single thing that you ever try to do in your entire life. Nah, but seriously, I'm sure you'll be okay, but you and your business will be much better off if you just understand this and apply this. Now, everything in sales, it just comes down to basic human psychology. Us as humans, we only buy stuff because we feel like it or we have a desire for something. And there are 8 basic human desires that are biologically embedded in us since birth. Like every single human walking the planet shares these same 8 basic desires. And if you can tap in to at least one of these 8 or a combination of a few or a couple of the 8 in any of your content, in any of your messaging, and in any of your marketing, just watch your sales skyrocket and go through the roof. And here are the 8. And as I go through this list, just ask yourself, think about the last thing that you purchased. I guarantee that the last thing that you bought is because of at least one of these desires. So the first one, survival or enjoyment of life. Number 2, enjoyment of food and drink. Number 3, freedom from fear, pain, and danger. Number 4, sexual companionship. Bow chicka wow wow, right? Number 5, comfortable living conditions. Number 6, to be superior, winning, or keeping up with the Joneses. Number 7, care and protection of loved ones. And number 8, social approval. These are the basic 8 biological human desires that are embedded in everyone. And think, every single thing that you purchase is because of one of these. I have this bottle of water right here. I bought this water. This is for number 1, basic survival, or it could be number 2, enjoyment of food and beverage, because my favorite drinks are water and lemonade, right? The reason why I have this iPhone here, everybody that knows anything about technology and phones, they say that iPhones are not the best phones. They say Android's phones from a technology standpoint are killing the iPhone. But most likely, I bought the iPhone to keep up with the Joneses or to feel superior, right? Because us as iPhone users, they stick their nose up in the air and they act like that they're better than everybody. I have to admit, I do the same thing, because as soon as a green bubble comes through my text messages, I'm like, oh my goodness, this person don't even have no iPhone. They're beneath me, right? When you buy a car, say that somebody has a family and they have young children. Most likely, when they're buying that car, they're thinking of, is it a safe car, care and protection of their loved ones? And then on top of that, they may have a combination of these 2 to feel superior. So instead of, or keeping up with the Joneses, so instead of getting the ugly looking minivan, they might go get a Mercedes truck, because they want something that's reliable and safe for the kids, but they don't want to be looked at as that corny person with the minivan. So they go and they get the Benz, right? Think of so much stuff. Think of everything that people are buying. A lot of men, everything that they're buying, like 80% of it is for sexual companionship. Jay-Z and a guy named Robert that did some nasty stuff that's locked up right now. They have a song called the P, the U to the SSY. That's why dudes get haircuts, try to dress fly. Every baller that can afford it, they got the best ride for the power of the PUSSY. Think everything that these dudes is out here doing, from their car to their clothes, If men didn't want women, we would be walking around looking like the Geico cavemen, right? That sexual companionship. These are two that I use a lot in mine, are freedom from fear, pain, and danger, and comfortable living conditions. Because I found out that it's easier to draw someone away from pain than draw them towards pleasure. So in a lot of my marketing, I'll use a pain that I know that my target customer is going through, and I let them know that my digital product will draw them away from that pain versus just showing them everything that's good and thinking that they'll just run to that. So think about it. This is an example that I love to use. If you ran into a stranger on the street and the stranger just walked up to you and said, "Hey, you want $100? I'll give it to you." Even though it's free money, you may be a little weird, like, what is up with this person? Why are they just willing to just randomly give me $100? You may end up taking it, but there's gonna be some pushback. There's gonna be some friction. You're gonna feel at ease. You're gonna be taken aback. Because it's like, why is somebody just coming up and just offering to just do something nice for me for no apparent reason? That's leading you towards pleasure. Our guard system goes up automatically. But if you were in a car accident and your leg was gashed and you were bleeding everywhere, you would run up to any and every stranger possible quickly and ask them for help, or ask them if you can use their phone. Like, you'll go and speak to a stranger quicker when you need to get relieved from pain. Right? If you go around, we don't really be talking to strangers, but if your car was to break down or your battery went out, you're going up and you're talking to every single person, asking them to get a jump. So if you can tap into one of these in any of your messaging or any of your marketing or any of your content, and then add the solution of your digital product being the problem to one of these, and you'll make a lot of money if you can combine at least two of them. That's the secret. That's the sauce. That's how they were able to get these numbers coming in their business online. And if you're ready to make more working less from stuff that you already know with a digital product, go ahead and click the link down in the description and join the It's Credit at the Top community for weekly coaching, exclusive trainings, and a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only $47 a month to join. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description to tap in, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But every single person, including you and I, we share these 8 basic human desires. Whether you know it or not, unbeknownst to you, whether you're conscious of it or in your subconscious mind, you want all of these 8. So when you're selling stuff, think more psychology of humans versus what is the hottest new trend. And when you start thinking psychology of humans and why do humans do what they do, you'll forever be able to have marketing strategies, and you won't ever have to hop on whatever the latest trend is and everybody's doing this. You can do that because these 8 are going to be here until the end of time. So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to join the community, and I'll see you on our call this Wednesday. And go ahead and check out this playlist here for more strategies to have numbers like this coming in online in your business with digital products. It's crowded at the top.